Hey everyone, and welcome back to Skyblock. In between this episode and last episode, it kind of sucks. We lost our 2 villagers here, which isn't... I mean, it's terrible, it's sad. I guess somewhere on the villager tower that we're attempting to build, I didn't light something up well enough. A zombie must have spawned, popped down, killed the villagers, and then made off. I never caught him. But the game was so fortunate as to bless us with a new zombie villager, which somehow fell out of the mob farm with, I mean, this guy, he was exactly what we're looking for. It's exactly what had to have spawned in order for him to be feather fallen boots, zombie villager. So I need to somehow, he's gonna come running this way because of the iron golem farm and the villagers that are over there. So we need to somehow trap him and then move him into that place. Also, we're in 1.11.2 now, which means this fishing farm is now broken. So I also need to upgrade this fishing farm to the 1.11, to my 1.11 fishing farm. I don't know. All sorts of stuff we need to do. Let's start out with this guy before we risk him escaping. I don't think he can despawn, but I also don't want to have to fight other monsters off, like say a skeleton spawns with feather falling. I don't want to have to fight off the skeleton with feather falling while this guy's standing here and I'm trying to keep this guy alive. So let's get him caught, captured, and converted. That's a nice iteration there. Caught, captured, and converted. Caught and captured is kind of redundant though. Anyway, let's get him captured and converted, and then we'll go from there. This may or may not be a bad idea, but I've got myself locked in here in like a tube, essentially, that I'm hoping the zombie will walk down. I can then place this. Come here, zombie. Come here. Come here. Get off the pressure plate. I need him to get off the pressure plate. Can we like boop him forward at all? Man, I feel like I'm playing with fire here. Hey. What do you, come this way. I've got an opening for you, dummy. What? I don't understand his AI right now. This doesn't make any sense. You've got like... Oh, yeah, okay. That was my bad. This was me being dumb. It's okay. We're gonna play Ring Around the Rosie, and it's gonna be good. Let's get him. Man, look at him actively. Oh, that's what it was. They avoid walking on rails now. I forgot about that. So, like, if I make an opening right here, he should attempt to walk through that. And then maybe I could boop him in. And then boop him in. Okay, I did it. Okay. We caught the zombie. Man, I forgot that monsters actively avoided walking on rails now. That's interesting. I wonder if there's any sort of behavior or like mechanic that we could take advantage of that with. I don't know. Now I've got to figure out how to get... I'm just going to run into him. And hope that I can bump him. I've got to bump him onto the thing. Right? There we go. Okay. I did it. No, wait. Why is he coming back? No, come this way. Oh, I hate you. It's... I got him rolling this way. And then he's like holding forward to come back to get me. Come on. How do I do this? Maybe like that? I don't know. I don't want to hit him because I don't want to hurt him. Okay, he's a-moving. Come here. Come here. No, don't go that way! What are you doing? Okay. Oh, okay. He's now stuck over there. This is perfect. So now all I gotta do is just walk up and, like, get hit a bunch of times. Ow, this hurts so bad. There's got to be a better way of doing this, right? I don't know. Like, I don't want to hit him, but at the same time... Oh, God. Zombie, come on. Work with me here. He hit so hard. That string must be enchanted with sharpness. I don't know. My poor armor. Oh, my poor armor is all broken. Do we have anything that we... Oh, God. That's all diamonds. Do we have anything that we don't care about in here? Oh, I should have saved my feather falling boots that I had on. Okay. This is fine. We're just gonna keep walking our face into him. Almost there, look at that. I can't put a rail down because then that moves him out of the little gap that we've got. And remember, like, we want to eventually get a zombie down two, or not two, zombies, not zombies. We do want two, but we want 2 villagers here and then another, ooh, something's in here. Please be zombie villager. It is regular zombie. I usually feel a little bad about killing bats because they always make such cute noises when you kill them. But like at the same time, bats are really annoying. Don't tell Batman I said that. Okay, let me run my face into this zombie a couple more times. Okay, we did it. He's on the spot. Now I've just got to do this realistically twice more, if not 3 times more. Or no, yeah. No, wait. I have to do it at least once more, perhaps twice more, because I have to do it one more to be able to get the zombie, to then be able to breed him. And if not, then yeah. Okay, look at him going. You see him wiggling side to side? He really wants me. Okay, let's go get a potion of weakness. I need to kill that skeleton. We also, at some point, need to upgrade this mob farm. I have a design. I just need to do it to be able to handle things with feather falling. So anyway, let's go convert this guy and then get him put in a hole somewhere. Hopefully this guy doesn't get killed like the last one did. Splash potion of weakness. Golden apple. Oh man, so loud. We're gonna go ahead and wall him in a bit more. Okay, apparently it won't let me. Oh, it won't let me when his legs are facing this way. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna try to keep him a bit more safe than we have with the previous ones. I'm gonna try to make his legs spin. Ha. So like at this angle, I can still trade with him. I can still interact with him. I still know where he's at-ish. I mean, not where he's at, but like I understand the construction that he's been built in. And hopefully we can keep him safe. Then move him into here, and then just good things, right? Right. Okay. Wait. Did something new spawn in here? This is a very, very brute force and slow way of getting that to work. But I mean, technically it should work if given enough time. I only have one more golden apple. And I just had to make a batch of splash potions of weakness. So I've got 2 more splash potions, but only 1 more golden apple. So now we're just waiting for another one of these guys to fall out of the sky. And I don't know from there. Well, this is kind of awkward. Whenever he turned into a villager, he somehow dropped a block down something. I mean, he's a shepherd, which is kind of handy. We can turn string into wool, but before we can even do that, we've got to get him out of this hole in the ground, which I have no idea how to do. Maybe we can... Oh, by the way, I set up 2 more little, like, single-cell darkroom spawners, like this, hopefully to get some more zombie villagers to spawn inside. But again, none of that matters. Well, I guess it still kind of matters. Bro, can I, like, water bucket him out? maybe? That'll destroy the thing that he's sitting on, though. That's the least of my concern. Okay, that did not work. I need him to jump. That didn't work. Okay, will that be fine? That just goes straight off the edge, doesn't destroy anything. Okay. Okay, that did not work. Let's try one block lower. Aha. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes! No! Okay, hang on. There might be a way out of this. Oh, it's out of range! No! I thought I was being so smart! Dang it! I don't have ender pearls on me either. Aw, crap. No! I can't reach it. I can't reach it! Why would I do this to myself? Please don't run off, okay, buddy? We're just gonna get this all set up real quick, like. Okay. Well, we saved the villager. That's the important part. He's now safe. No problems. Okay, and we have a shepherd. I'm gonna put this wall back, just, again, as an attempt to keep him from not dying. And we're actually we're gonna square this corner back up too. And we're just gonna put some, like, just build like a little mini fortress around him. Do I have any more? No, I don't have any more cobblestone slabs. Okay. He's now safe. Nothing can get to him. Except maybe monsters can spawn in there with him. So we put a torch in there with him too. I don't know if you can see that torch. The back of his head's getting a little burnt, but it'll be alright. Okay, so we have this shepherd. Now I need to get one more zombie villager. Let's check. I was also AFKing over here to see if I could watch for something spawning right there. And it doesn't look like... Oh, I can. There are bats there. Am I within range of something to spawn? I don't know, but let's go clear those bats out. I always get scared that I'm gonna go down the wrong hole there and then get stuck in that other spot. Okay, just a bat. Is that it? No. Dose bats. Okay. Let's get to working on some of these other projects real quick. This one is, I believe for all intents and purposes, it's done, right? We've still got to clean it up, like, aesthetically, but all the mechanics of, like, villagers working and everything like that is all done, right? I don't have any more glass on me. I need to obviously get some water here. But yeah, this should be working. Oop. Messed. God, you can't make jump. Yeah, this should all be good. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. Okay, so as soon as I have the villagers to put in this thing, we're fine there. I want to fix up the fishing farm. Because, you know, fishing's important. I'm working on the fishing farm. Another zombie fell. Not a villager. Goodbye, buddy. Alright, so I'm nearly done with the new fishing farm, and I did want to take just a second to talk to you guys about this. Everything, just making sure I'm not going to get shot in the back as I walk out here. Whenever this came out, I always do all of my testing in a super flat map. Whenever this came out, let me see. I got to remember how to build it. I, again, like always, did all of my testing in a super flat map. Well, there is a glitch where... Ooh, now would be a good time to go fishing, too. There is a glitch... Well, not a glitch, but, well, like a glitch with the farm, I guess. Where... If you throw your bobber just right, and it happens 1 in 100, 1 in 500. Very, very infrequent, but it happens often enough to be a problem. Sometimes this trapdoor can be left behind, creating essentially a single pulse piston, which leaves the block up here, but the piston then retracts, which the farm fixes itself, except for the fact the water then escapes. So something that you will need to do for the farm is have some sort of alternate path where the water can flow that isn't going to be on the redstone, because if you, for example, if water were escape right from here and I had this all nice and walled in, then the water would flow onto the redstone, right? But thanks to this hole here, water can go nowhere but down that hole. That's what the water will see, which means that the farm will work just fine. So you gotta do something like that. I don't know, something like this, with just a place for the water to go that's not on the redstone, and then it works just fine. Alright, so I've already given it a couple of casts, made sure everything works, it's looking really good, the hole in the back is great. So the last thing I want to do in today's episode is, well, I would kind of like to Nims-ify my own fishing farm. We're gonna, in between this episode and next, I'm gonna try to get some more villagers, I'm gonna try to get that all prepped. No guarantees I get anything though, but it's just gonna be a time sink, and I can see there's more bats. Ooh, there's a torch. It's just going to be a time sink, man. That's all it is. So anyway, what I want to do for this build is, whenever I created the tutorial, I just gave you the most basic version. A single chest worth of storage. Well, you AFK in this thing overnight, right? Or maybe for a day at a time, or something like that. Something ridiculous. Well, to that end, that means that you're going to get more than a single chest worth of items. So I want to increase the amount of storage that this farm has. And it's going to be a little weird. I'm going to go for 2 double chests is my goal. And I haven't done this before. We're going to do this all on camera right now. And hopefully I don't just make it terrible or make you guys cringe. Usually whenever I design something myself, I go through hundreds of iterations of stuff before I finally find something that I'm happy with. So kind of trying to do that now, but like in a much less cringy way. So we're gonna have, that's a dispenser. I need that to be a dropper. Hang on, let me go get, wait, I have the stuff to be able to make a dropper on me. I just need more cobblestone. And then here. So, I don't know. Usually whenever I design stuff, whenever we talk about it taking like hundreds of hours, and you know, I'm not really joking there. There's design number 1, which then gets tested, you know, a ridiculous amount of times, making sure that nothing bad happens. I don't like it when it faces the other way. And then even then, sometimes slips through the cracks, like the water in the back. Then, let me see, if I go here... Oh, perfect. I have exactly 2 hoppers. So I'm thinking if we go hopper there, whenever we catch something, it'll get placed in this chest. And then whenever that gets... Yeah, and then whenever there's something in this chest, then it'll get put into this dropper here. And then, is there a way that I can, like, power this dropper? Maybe? I don't know. And my heater just kicked on. So I'm going to go get, I want some more brick blocks. So I'm going to go get those real quick while I wait for my heater to turn off. Because it's wintertime. And I'm cold. And we just got some mushrooms. We have another zombie before the episode is over. But not a zombie villager. Sad. Anyway, so here's what I ended up deciding on what I'm going to do. So first things first is we're going to put some furnaces here and here. Now that might look a little strange, but the reason why we're going to put a furnace in these 2 spots is mainly for this one hopper. If you put a furnace on top of a hopper, it stops the item collection going through the top. But of course, ooh. I almost forgot about that hole and fell right through it. The hopper no longer checks to see if there's items above it, but the hopper item movement still happens, so it saves on world lag. So if you have a ton of open face hoppers, is what I call them, but open face hoppers like this one or this one, or these guys are all technically open face. Same thing with these 3 here. If you have too many of them, it causes world lag. So I'm gonna start working on combating that by putting furnaces down. Pretty much any item, or excuse me, not any item, but any block with an inventory will shut off the item collection check of a hopper, which then makes it much more lag friendly. So anyway, that's the first thing we're gonna do. Then the next thing is I did decide I wanted a door on it, even though it's no longer required, but we're not perfect in this world with like monster spawns, and I really don't want to die while I AFK. Next thing is I decided we're gonna run for some glass like so. What's the point of a door if a zombie can still get in by jumping on top of the chest? So now I'll just run in here. Cool. I do need one more furnace. I needed to have 3 furnaces, not 2. So we're gonna run one more furnace, and same sort of logic here. Is there a way that I can place this down facing backwards? Yes, it's just gonna be a little bit more awkward. So I just need to go there, and then we need to get those 2 hoppers back, place that one there. Oh God. And I'm dodging the hole every time I'm doing this. And then that one goes there. And now the only open face hopper we have in this design is the hopper that's collecting fish for us. The last thing we need to do is we still have to wire up the dropper that's right here to be able to get items. So the plan for that, I think I want to take this signal here. We're definitely going to have to bring it down a block. But now the question is, do I just put the signal right here, and then nothing is being affected except for the dropper itself, and every time I catch a fish, then it'll trigger because the torch shuts off and blah, blah, blah. And it'll always get triggered more than the fish I catch because, you know, the tripwire, the string is constantly being manipulated, so it flickers on and off all the time, which will cause more dropper movement than items. So that'll work. Or I could put it right here, but then the downside is this hopper would get shut off the hopper would be shut off which would mean that I would lose. Okay, so yeah. So the hopper would be, for example, if I put the block there and then put redstone dust there, then the hopper would be shut off every time that my bobber was retracted, which means that it's also shut off if I'm not using the farm at all, which means that the very last item that I would go to catch likely wouldn't be collected, and I don't want that. So we're gonna do it this way, and we can still jazz it up aesthetically by putting, you know, blocks like this to hide all of that. I'm not gonna do that yet. There's no reason to. But maybe in the future. And then, okay, so I've got to do a couple more things. So we put the water, oh God, that's a furnace now. So we put the water back there. I need my fishing pole. Where's my fishing pole? Not in that one. There it is. There's my Nimrod. Okay, so we're just going to give it a quick test, right? Is there anything, it would have gotten stuck in this dropper. No, there's nothing in it. So cool thing about this farm is... Oh, that's weird. Okay. Because I put the glass there, it causes the water to ramp up slightly. Okay. Wow. There it is. Now, if we caught something, that caught thing would be placed into this chest here. Oh, gosh. Moving is so hard. Okay, let's see where this repeater goes. So it should go into this chest, into this hopper, into the hopper that's under the furnace, and into the dropper here. And there's our repeater. And then the first time I manipulate this, see, now that redstone's off. You can see it over there on the side. Then as soon as I catch something, Minecraft. Okay, there we go. And see, now our fish is there, and there's our repeater. Awesome. Cool. This is working. So technically we might have one item stall in this dropper every now and then, you know, whenever this chest eventually fills up, then the dropper will fill up, then the hoppers will fill up, and then it'll overflow into this chest, right? Now, question. And this will just have to be something that we test. No, we should be able to test it. Actually, we could test this right now. I'm pretty sure a dropper doesn't try to move an item if the chest is full, but I just would like to double check that. So like, we're gonna put tons, we're just gonna fill this all up. Cool. And then we're gonna put, okay, a fish. No, we want it to be, we'll make it what's something that's not valuable to us. Gunpowder. No, wait, I'm pretty sure you can catch gunpowder in a fish farm. We'll just put the jack-o'-lantern in. That'll be fine. So then if we manipulate this. Now, does the jack-o'-lantern stay? Okay. Okay. So it's all going to be fine. Because that means, what I was checking is, like, what if the dropper were to try to spit out the item into the chest, and then, like, because the chest is full, the item just floats and is, you know, like an actual item existing in the world, like that. That would be a problem, because that would mean I'd lose all my drops instead of having a nice double chest storage system. So anyway, that's it. Now we have a double chest storage system for the fish farm. It's looking really nice. We've got the world going. Welcome back to Skyblock, people. I appreciate you watching. And I can't tell if that's a bunch of bats down there. Yeah, that looks... You think I can hit it? Think I can hit it? Maybe. Maybe? That one got there. Okay, anyway. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Skyblock. I'll see you next time.